I feel like I am so late in reading this book. Everybody I know has read this book. Everybody I follow on social media has read this book. Finally, I am getting to read the book. Lucy Foley's The Guest List came out June 2nd. I loved this book. I was so scared to read it because sometimes when you are the last person to read a book and everybody is like, oh my God, it's so awesome, it's so awesome, you're afraid that it's not going to be awesome, or the hype is just too big. And I was afraid the hype was too big on this book, but it wasn't. I'm happy to report that it wasn't, and you need to go read this book, especially if you love psychological thrillers. She had me going, and we will get into that. 320 pages, first book I've ever read of Lucy's. I love a great psychological thriller. It has to be great though, because if it's not, I have other books to read. That's how I feel about them. I'm not a thriller reader per se, but give me a good one and I'm all in. But if it's not any good, I'm a pass. Please let me know if this happened to you. Halfway through this book, I was like, okay, Lucy, great book. I don't even know that I need to finish this. I already know what's going to happen. I really did. I thought I knew what was going to happen. As a matter of fact, I thought I knew what was going to happen until I hit about 90% of the way through. And then I was like, oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Because sometimes it's okay to know what's going to happen. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you can figure it out, as long as they take you on a journey that you are happy to be on. I'm not upset if I know what's going to happen, as long as I'm still enjoying the reading. This one, I thought I knew what was going to happen, thought I really had her. I was like, wow, Lucy, you are a great writer, but I'm sorry. Maybe I'm too good at this. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I'm just getting too good at this. Maybe I've read too many. Maybe I already have gone through my journey with psychological thrillers. Maybe I have finished them. Maybe I don't need to read anymore. Halfway through, I already know what's going to happen. And then she got me. Couldn't have guessed the ending in my wildest dreams. But, and I say that as a big but, you do not want the ending to be so obscure to the story. I don't know if that ever happened to you. You get to the ending and you're like, okay, I didn't see that coming, but whatever, it had nothing to do with the story. So it's stupid. That is not the case here. Did that ever happen to you? That has happened to me. It's like, don't take me into left field where I don't see it coming, but it's so stupid I don't even care. That is not the case here. The question is, who gets murdered? And then once you figure that out, because I think you will figure that out, it's like, why? And then that is the part of the story that is so much fun. Why and who? Why and who? Because so many people have so many reasons to, and I'm not going to tell you who, to murder the person who gets murdered. This is Murder on the Orient Express. Did you ever see that movie? This is it. And I'm not upset about that. Some people get upset about it. I'm not upset. There are stories, and then there are tons of stories. And you know, like they always say, oh, this song sounds like this song. Oh, this book is like this book. I don't care. If it's a good book, if it's a good song and somebody takes a part of it, I'm not upset about that. That's fine. Fine with me. Go ahead, steal something and then make it better. Steal a concept, make it better. And I don't even know that she did. I'm not saying she did. I'm saying, for me, it was Murder on the Orient Express. You have a whodunit, but you also have somebody's going to get murdered. You're leading up to that. She has you going, so you're like, who's going to get murdered? And this guest list to a wedding on an island off the coast of Ireland, and it is not a wedding you would want to go to. These people underlyingly just can't stand each other. There is so much conflict going on. I'm thinking it's almost like a class reunion. You haven't seen the people in, for me now, 35, 40 years. You see them and you still have that feeling about them. Don't judge me, because you do it too. You see these people and it's like you're back in 10th grade and in, history class, they said something stupid to you and you're going to remember it for the rest of your life. That is these people at the wedding. That is the guest list to the wedding. These are people, some of them know each other, some of them know about the other people, but already have a preconceived of whether they even like them or not. We have the bride, we have the plus one, the bride's sister, the best man, the wedding planner, who I love, and the bridesmaid. All these people come together, all these different points of views. It was so much fun. I am hooked now, Lucy. And yes, I am going to go back and read your other books because I think this is like your 6th book and I am going to read the other ones. The thing that you also have to realize when you're going into this book is that she took a psychological thriller and she also took on topics, so many topics. She took on, and I'm going to read my list that I was making as I was reading the book: suicide, abortion, affairs, self-mutilation, marriage, divorce. She hit everything, and it reminded me of like just a fiction book. Not necessarily, because not all the time do you get thrillers that take on really controversial topics, but she took them on. She did an amazing job with them. The hype is real. Go get this book. And I'm going to tell you my favorite line and then we're out. But no matter what happens, life is only a series of days. You can't control more than a single day. She also has a lot of quotes, but that was my favorite one. I loved it because it's so relevant to today, to what we're going through. We could be all upset about this pandemic and the fact that I can't go anywhere and I can't shop like I want to, but it's just a series of days. They're just days. What can I control today? Can I control whether the mall is open today? No, I can't. I want to travel. I want to get on an airplane. Yeah, we can get on them, but they're still a little scary. Actually, my local airport is closed, so I can't really just hop on a plane. It's a mess. Can I control that? No. But can I control today? Can I be in a good mood today? Can I be happy today? Well, when I'm reading her book, I'm happy. Yeah, I can control today. Reading good books puts me in a good mood. Do whatever you got to do to be put in a good mood. It's worth it. So I loved that line. I am going to read her other books before we go. Number 13 this week. It's been on the New York Times bestseller for 24 weeks. They come out tonight. By the time this video comes out, I don't know if it'll still be there, but it's been on there a long time. It's that good. Have I said enough? Let me know. Did you read it? I know some of you read it. Let me know what you thought. I'm so happy I did it. I feel like I'm now part of the in crowd again. Yes, I read that book. People are like, did you read this book? No. And now I can say, yes, I did. I read the book. So I am so happy about that. Thank you for watching until my next video.